A very good day to everyone. My name is Maheshragavan, matrix number 01DEE20F1065. This video is about my assessment on power system subject. I'm going to talk about a type of source that can be used to produce electrical energy in our polytechnic. First of all, I would like to start by explaining what is renewable energy. Renewable energy is energy which comes from natural resources and these energies are unlimited. Examples of renewable energies are solar, wind energy, hydroelectric, geothermal, biomass, and many more energies. These energies will not run out and it will be there forever. And for my project, what I choose is hydroelectric. Every time I walk to my class from hostel, I will pass by a small river. The water flow is quite fast in that river. Hmm. This river is potential to build a Whirlpool turbine in as this turbine can be installed at most of the rivers and canals. The advantage of this Whirlpool turbine is energy can be produced for 24 hours in our polytechnic, either day or night, as long as there's as water in the river, this turbine can be worked. Secondly, this turbine is cost efficient and this will save our polytechnic expenses as it's only have to have an expensive when it's like going to be fixed. And lastly, this Whirlpool turbine is maintenance free as long as it is not damaged and it is fine, it will work as long as it can. After that, the disadvantage. The disadvantage of this Whirlpool turbine is the river flow is not constant. Sometimes the river flow is fast and slow, and droughts happen sometimes. This is the only disadvantage of this Whirlpool turbine. After that, this is the block diagram for this turbine. First, water from the river, then to the penstock, then to the turbine, and to generator, and lastly, electricity is produced. So how the electricity is produced is, first the water from the river flows very fast, and this is the entrance for the water to enter the Whirlpool turbine. And this long pipe is called as a penstock. The function of penstock is to let the water to flow from the river to the turbine. So the water flows from here and goes to the circle here, and the water spins at the circle motion. And this swirls here and makes the water to move out fast and makes this turbine to move fast, and the water goes out from here. So when the turbine rotates very fast, this turbine is connected to the rotor by shaft. The rotor is in between the stator. So when the rotor spins inside the stator, flux cut occurs and these produce electricity. So from the water from the river goes to kinetic energy, and then the kinetic energy is converted to electrical energy. So this source can generate electricity as much as 15 kilowatts with a flow rate of 1.8 meter cube per second and height of head of 1.7 meter. And this is enough to supply for around 60 houses. So the calculation is power equals to turbine efficiency which is most of the modern turbine, the efficiencies are around 90%. Then the turbine efficiency times density of water, acceleration of gravity, which is 9.81, height of head, which is from here to here, times the flow rate of the water. So for this Whirlpool turbine, I get 15 kilowatt of power. And comparing to other renewable energies, this is more safer and cheaper compared to solar. To generate energy using solar, around 4 kilowatt to 12 kilowatt, it costs around Rm 16,000 Malaysian ringgit until 23,000 Malaysian ringgit. And to generate 4 kilowatts of power using solar, you need around space 230 square feet of empty spaces. After that is wind turbine. To generate 5 kilowatts of power, we have to spend around Rm 12,000 Malaysian ringgit to build up the wind turbine. And lastly, this Whirlpool turbine costs around 25,000 ringgit, but this can generate a lot of electricity, such as nearly 15 kilowatts, which can generate a lot of electricity at a smaller place at a reasonable price. Then this hydro-powered Whirlpool turbine is environmental friendly, does not create any pollution, and it won't harm any river creature entering the turbine. It proves that the fish that enters the turbine, it goes out unharmed. And contribution to community, this is the safest, doesn't cause any kind of pollution, and it doesn't disturb any ecosystem, animal ecosystem, and this helps to make energy for people of rural areas and save a lot of energy. By building this in our polytechnic can save a lot of energy, money, and many more. As for conclusion, I think Whirlpool turbine is one of the safest, the best, and the most reasonable, and can generate a lot of electricity using this. And that is the end. That's all from me. Thank you very much.